What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average State of the World video series enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Guys, the purpose of today's State of the World update is priority, and it really should be urgent, but I don't want to label them all urgent. I don't want to just come across as an alarmist, so I'm just going to give you the news and the updates as they fall. If you guys like the State of the World updates and you want them more frequently, then post down in the comments, hey Trench, we really like the State of the World videos. Can we have them at a more frequent rate? And I will start doing maybe daily. Do you want a daily State of the World update or just priority and urgent news? Let me know it in the comments below. Trench, we want daily updates or we want priority updates. Let me know. Do you want urgent or daily? Just post that comment down below and let's get right into it. So, China has announced that any country that does any sort of high level of trade with the United States will be tariffed heavily and have high retaliatory tariffs. This is the enemy, or the friend of my enemy is my enemy. That is what thinking that is, right? That's like saying, hey, if Canada is going to trade with the United States, that they're going to receive a massive tariff, a retaliatory tariff from China. That is a big deal. That is literally what leads to World War, right? That is literally if we were a frog in a boiling pot of water, that is us right now. And that is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing, more updates out of Taiwan with China conducting military drills, which is just code word for rehearsals, right? So they are doing military drills in Taiwan with their Navy and Marines and Air Force, right? That we know of near Taiwan. That is a rehearsal leading to war, leading to them potentially occupying Taiwan or attempting to. So when China comes out and says, if you're going to conduct trade with the United States, any country that conducts trade at a high level with the United States is now going to receive a retaliatory tariff, that is pushing us further and further and further to war. That is why I want to bring this to your guys' attention. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to be an alarmist. But if everything that's coming out of Beijing right now is America bad, China good, and pushing other countries to pick a side is never a good thing. Anytime third-party countries have to decide between the United States and China, two major world powers, the two leading world powers in the world, and the two richest nations and the two most powerful militarily nations in the world, that's a problem, okay? So the thing I mainly want to bring to your guys' attention is China pushing countries to join with either them or the United States. This is going to cause an uptick in prices in the grocery store. This is going to cause an uptick in your Amazon orders. This could cause major issues for the auto trade. People aren't going to be able to get cars that they want. People aren't going to get things that you need, right? Medicine, you name it, right? Pharmaceutical industry is going to be hit majorly by this. The ammunition industry, a ton of people are going to be hurting if this path to war, this trade war that we're in right now continues, okay? So I just want to bring this to your guys' attention because I do feel like it is a priority message. It probably should be labeled urgent, but I'll only label it priority because, again, I don't want to scare people. I just want to bring it to your guys' attention, okay? Just understand that these things they're happening and you need to be aware, okay? So, in summary, guys, one thing I want to talk about real quick. Chinese soldiers in Ukraine. I feel like the mainstream media has kind of suppressed this story. If you have Chinese military-age males fighting in Ukraine for Russia, that is a problem, right? A lot of them have been reported to be in Russia fighting in the Kursk region, okay? So just understand, anytime you have another military-age males from another superpower fighting in Ukraine, that's a problem, right? Obviously with North Korea and now China. So just understand, for the viewer that watches this, China is, I predict in my lifetime, I hate to say this because I feel like this is foreshadowing, especially still being active duty and still having a couple years to go before retirement. I feel like this could be foreshadowing, but I predict some things will get worse before they get better with China. I do predict that things could get pretty bad between the United States and China. Keep in mind, I don't represent the Department of defense or the United States Army, but I just don't like the direction that things are heading with China. Okay, if you guys got this far, leave an American flag emoji in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see daily state of the world or just priority/urgent updates. Hit the like button and make sure you're actually subscribed to the channel. The race to 40,000 subscribers is on. So if you enjoy my videos, maybe consider convincing a friend to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for being here, guys. And until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average issue with China video update enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Cheers.